another boring episode, I'm going to talk to everyone, basically. Talk, talk, talk. This would be a good room to put someone, by the way. BioWare, someone that's cute for males, because the girls are not so cute. The only cute one is that one right there. PB's gone. Why am I not surprised? PB is gone. I don't want that. Actually, I do want that, but not right now.
Ryder,
Okay, she had nothing to say.
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
Actually, I need that right now. We might actually be going to the next planet sooner than later. Keyword might be. Depends if I can buy that. I just need 10 of it. Can I get 10? I think I only need 10. Can I get 10? Yes, I can. We might be going to that next planet in the next episode instead. Depends if I can build this or not. Oh, it has a barrel. Why am I not surprised? I'll go down already, so. As also has a barrel. Why am I not surprised? That looks nice, though. That looks like remnant. That really looks like remnant. I think it might be. But I like this stuff. And that's what I'm going to get as a secondary. If tech like this makes it worth it. Anyway, time to develop. Sniper rifles. Shit! I need more. Okay. We're going to be try and find some seed before we get to the next episode. But first, let's talk to people.
So, Joel,
So,
we haven't had a chance to talk alone. You comfortable in here?
I took it. It feels strange to stay with the others. They are... you are... aliens.
So are you.
And you're alien to us, so there. We have something in common.
We can look at it as a place to start.
Sorry? Yep.
Got it.
Perhaps then, if we're all aliens, it's about what kind of alien we are.
You had no idea about us, but you signed up to help us anyway.
Perhaps it had nothing to do with you.
Care to elaborate?
He does not.
I do not.
How do you know Moshe Sefa?
She's our greatest mind on the Remnant. I was his student.
You studied the Remnant too?
A little. I was terrible. I quit. Or she threw me out. One of those. We're still very close.
So, is that your rifle?
It is now. It's Ket. With my own modifications. I like to tinker, to get my hands on something and take it apart.
That's a skill I know we can use. But I have one request.
So
Please don't take apart my ship.
You're right. I signed up, volunteered for this. It's exciting. There's something unique about you.
thanks.
Uneasy, raw, but somehow profound.
Face value? That sounds like a compliment. A nice one.
It is. Angara feel deeply. We have more trouble hiding our emotions than showing them. I should get back to my work.
When we have downtime, I'd love to watch you work.
Sure. I could show everyone.
No. Just us. So we can get to know each other better, or just share a hobby.
Oh, of course.
Good. Good.
I need a new keyboard. This one's breaking. Eventually a Yeti. Okay, talk to people time. Like I said, this episode's
Report from the
talking.
Nexus. Population's growing as people wake up. Lots of hopefuls waiting for a home.
Bradley will have all the help he can take.
They'll be starting crops soon. Can't tell if they have enough water or too much. I grew up on a little cargo freighter. Only saw gardens in vids, but I always loved them. I daydreamed about planting a big rose garden when we got here and still imagine it sometimes. Roses in Helios.
I
It'd be
like
good
that
to bring
idea.
something beautiful across galaxies.
Everyone in the initiative has their something beautiful. I didn't for a while. After I left the Asari Commandos, well, I didn't leave. My mentor, Nasira, said I should go.
Why?
The initiative would suit you better, was all she said. Being a huntress suited me fine, but she insisted.
Wow, you fight side by side, then she gives you the brush off?
It hurt. One big kick out of the nest. Still, that's familiar. When your biotics are honed into Huntress-grade weapons, people can be weird about it. The initiative seemed better. Just didn't see how I'd fit into their brave new galaxy. I never fit anywhere before. Then I met some jerk named Ryder. Talked about traveling to Andromeda like he was teaching you how to see it.
He gave you a dream to work toward. He was good at that.
Who doesn't want to belong? Especially somewhere like the Initiative. So I gave the Initiative my all. Kept thinking of the niche I wanted. My rose garden. I thought I knew what I was going to be.
This is about not taking over as Pathfinder?
Didn't think it would still sting. Nasira, your father, even my parents. They leave, I'm left without answers. Nowhere to stand.
I get that. We've all had a lot of disappointments lately.
You're doing well. For having no training, being your second isn't so bad. And if that remnant tech pays off, maybe someday I'll have roses too.
Can I talk to her again? Does she have anything else to say?
That Archon. Arrogant son of a bitch. Maybe that's redundant for a cat.
At least we
He's
know our
also the
enemy.
first cat who bothered to talk to us. That's useful intel.
True, they can communicate. They just prefer to open fire. So, what else is new?
Bye.
none of the equipment in here would produce extra mass readings.
I don't know where that is. I'll be back when Nah, I'll just keep scanning.
No extra mass in the airlock. Too bad. It'd be easy to get rid of it.
It would. Out there's someone else I want to talk to. Come here!
One hell of a trip this is turning out to be. Hostiles, ruined worlds, no home in sight. Everyone's getting toasty. There was a 2-hour argument yesterday and no one even knew how it started.
That's not good.
Luckily, I have the perfect way for people to unwind. Movie night.
Taking a breather for a good movie? I could get behind that.
Same here.
Best part is, it doesn't need to be good. Still get mileage out of the bad ones. It's worth it to jumpstart everyone's pioneer spirit and all that. The Tempest database is pretty dry. Could you download a movie library from Nexus Ops to see what I've got to work with?
5 time.
Thanks. Everyone will appreciate it.
If I could, I'd download the one Telly Zora likes. Rogan, well, Torian, and whatnot. Romance.
Pathfinder making the rounds. Slumming it, huh? Want to see how the riffraff are making out?
Hey, this is the most important part of the ship.
Whoa, don't tell me they put someone smart in charge for a change.
Yes.
I am at your command.
Just want to see how things are going with the ship.
That little stunt into the Scourge tested a few of my improvements. Happy to say they held up. It just feels good to be stretching our wings, you know? Locked in idle too long, you start to drift. People, same as ships. Stuck on the Nexus, gotta say, I was regretting joining the Initiative.
Seems like life back there was pretty bleak.
Not gonna lie, it sucked.
Yep, I hate this guy
I
anyway.
was going nuts on that station. You can't know how jazzed I was when you showed up.
You mean how jazzed you were that a Pathfinder ship? All the mass readings in here are normal.
Of course they are. Something up.
I hope not.
Hey, there's PB. Come here, PB.
I did not like the look of that Archon. Maybe the Angara will let me pitch a 10 on Aya for the duration.
Didn't think you were the type to run from trouble.
Well, when you put it that way. All right. Next time, keep him on the line. I might have something to say.
Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again later.
You know it.
That was a short conversation. That'd be a nice design if it worked. I'm not scanning that yet because that starts something.
Your take on the Angara, old man?
Strong, honorable.
No extra mass in the bathroom. Phew.
Been a while since I
70
encountered
kilos is a
them
lot to
friendly
flush away.
species. Last time was the humans.
Oh yeah, you lived through first contact with them, didn't you?
If I recall, my exact words were, "They're bold for being so squishy, do they know they're mostly water?"
Harsh. Don't let Ryder hear you.
She just did.
I've seen a lot of shit in my life, but that vault certainly was a first. Things are gonna be interesting with you around, kid.
I'll try my best.
Doesn't matter what life throws at me. It's what I make of it, right?
You keep that going, you just might live as long as I have. Minus 0 at the end.
Mine. So I'm guessing you're 900 years old.
I always have time for you. You know where to find me.
Yeah, she's not very talkative.
Everything here looks normal. No stowaways, no extra mass.
Oh, I know where it is, guys. Just I'm taking my good old time to find it.
Got it. Suvi, that extra mass is behind the storage room bulkhead.
Behind it?
It looks like a construction mech welded right into the hull.
Scanning the parts has activated an audio log.
I think I know what that's about, Ryder. Come up to the bridge. Those parts you found welded in the storage room. I recognize them.
From where?
They belong to the ship's lead designer, Lucille Diawara. She broke her back during construction. But Lucille wouldn't abandon her ship. She converted a construction mech into a rig she could wear. She must have welded it into the hull. Her artist's signature.
Not even a broken back could stop her dream.
Sam, didn't you find an audio log with Lucille's rig? Can you play it?
Sam found my construction gear then. Well done. One of you Pathfinders got the Tempest. Mason Barrow, Zevin Reka, Matriarch Ishara, Alec Ryder. You were the best of us.
I'm great too.
She's only saying that because she never met me.
Take care of my ship and each other. Whatever is in Andromeda, you're the Milky Way to them. We are such stuff as dreams are made on, and our little life is rounded with a sleep.
I never thought I'd hear Lucille's voice again.
She really cared about the Pathfinders. Enough to give them her rig. For luck.
Lucille made it a part of the Tempest. Let's keep it that way.
I'll see to it, Ryder.
Thanks. Now let's go make her proud.
Anyway, let's talk to one other person and then we'll end the video.
Pathfinder.
Okay. Well, let's talk to one other person over there and then we'll end the video.
Sam's been compiling our star charts. The other pilots on the Nexus will have plenty of new trails to follow.
You can drop the charts off the next time we're there.
Funny. A few months ago, that station was like a war zone. Flying was my only way to escape the chaos. Now it's become a haven, just as it was meant to be.
It could use a
Every
leg.
good space station needs a big lake. Maybe some fountains.
Indeed. Even non-amphibians need a little water. Regardless, the worst threat to the whole initiative is still that monstrosity.
You mean the Scourge?
I still see it crippling the Nexus in my memories. I had to train other pilots in hazardous flight techniques just to look for food and water. It's a cage that eats good ships and good people. Helios won't be home so long as it's a threat.
The Angara live with it, and so can we.
And if every one of our colonists was an ace pilot, I wouldn't be worried. If we could somehow neutralize it, or if our ships had defenses against it. Still, that's what we do, isn't it? Find a way where there is none. Just see...
You know the ship could use Reaper Deck. Just saying! In truth, they should have made this game full.
Sensors.
Okay, where's that anomaly?
Probes launched.
Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye!